Bunch of newcomer to first. There goes Howell, and the ball is hammered high and deep to center field. Way back there, way back there. Goodbye!
Yep, that just happened. Spring training has only just begun, and the Giants headline is already 450 feet long. Now, I'm not going to try to recap what happened in those two games or draw ridiculous conclusions with no basis in fact. Although it's worth noting that Cole Waits came back from injury, missing all of last year, and was pumping mid-90s fastballs while getting outs. And it's also worth noting Jake Lamb was coming to camp as a minor league free agent, but ready to jump on balls and get on base. And it looked good that Jung-Hoo Lee came back just ready to play baseball at all after his injury. But instead of all of that, let me give you 3 reasons to be optimistic about Giants baseball this season. First, the pitching staff has more chances to exceed expectations than to disappoint. You've got Logan Webb. Kyle Harrison looks like he's going to bounce back from a tough sophomore season like many young pitchers do. Sure, you've got older pitchers coming off of injuries in Justin Verlander and Robbie Ray, but those expectations are already low. If they have good seasons, they've exceeded it. And why are we not talking about Jordan Hicks more after he had some promising signs in his season last year before they cut back on his innings? And that's even forgetting to mention that if anything goes wrong with those pitchers, you've got about a half dozen guys in the upper minor leagues that are just about ready to come in who could give you really good innings. From Hayden Birdsong to Mason Black to Carson Wisenhunt to Carson Ragsdale to Carson that's all the Carsons. You get the point. Secondly, this team is building an identity. I heard this criticism a bit in the offseason, and I thought it was crazy. The Giants are building a clear identity, pitching and defense, and that makes sense because they play in Oracle Park. It is a great place for pitchers. Why not get some great defense behind those pitchers and try to play baseball that way? This is what Posey needs to do to build an identity to help draw in more free agents, and let's face it, no one is going to outslug the Dodgers right now. But you might be able to outplay them. Third, all the returning players. Yeah, I mentioned Jung-Hoo Lee. Having him back, hopefully for a full season, will be great. And the team should get a fuller season of Robbie Ray, which will definitely help the rotation. And don't count out the impact that having Camilo Doval back with better confidence and a fully healthy Lamont Wade all season long will have on the bottom line of this team. So that's 3 reasons. But if that's not enough, there's one more reason to be optimistic for the future.